where we kind of left off yesterday.
Okay.
You mentioned that the police came to your house to ask for your cameras.
Yes.
Did you view those cameras with the detectives while they were playing it?
Yes.
Did you stay there the whole time?
Yes.
Can you please tell the jury what it is that you saw in that footage?
Same objection.
It's the same, late, the foundation.
Understood, Judge. Mr. Cisneros, before we get into what you saw, did the officers try and download the video that you viewed together at your house?
I believe that was their original intention, yes.
Were they able to download it?
No, they were not.
Do you know why they weren't able to download it?
Not exactly. No, I'm under the assumption it's because like I mentioned before, the device is an older device.
Sorry, can you say that again?
That why they were able to download it, I'm not exactly sure. Just maybe the programming wasn't compatible. I can't really say for sure.
At some point, did someone come and try to take your DVR to get that video?
Yes.
Did you give them the DVR?
Yes, I handed the DVR.
It's
I'm
just,
sorry, that last part? You're soft spoken.
Oh, I'm sorry. I handed the DVR. Yeah.
was there any evidence of tampering with the DVR before you gave it to the detectives?
No,
When the detectives were viewing your video, did you see them mess with the DVR at
No.
any point?
No.
Did they try to delete the video?
no,
Did they try to tamper with it?
no,
Did they cut a cable?
no.
Did you cut a cable?
I did not cut any cables. No,
Did you try to tamper with it?
no, I did not.
When the detective came to retrieve your DVR, did you give it to them?
Yes.
Were they able to retrieve the video?
As far as I know, no. When it was in their possession, no.
When you got the DVR back, were there any videos on it?
No,
Was there any evidence of tampering when you got it back?
no.
Judge, may we go sidebar?
No, let's continue.
Now, Mr. Cisneros, I want to talk about that video.
Okay.
What did you see in the video?
Same objection.
Oh, yeah.
When we got to the time frame that the detective wanted to look at, I know it's in the middle of the night. I can't recall the exact time. We witnessed a person that he was interested in running from the property directly behind mine, because that property, there's no fencing, so anybody can just come in and out of that property. And I have an alleyway behind my property. It's one of those old type alleyways where garbage used to get picked up behind the houses. He's running towards the fence, towards my fence. Obviously, I have a 6-foot wooden fence, so I couldn't keep going. So then he changes direction and goes, I want to say, in an easterly direction. Goes out of view of the camera. A few seconds, maybe a minute later, he's more like not running anymore. It's more like stumbling. And then he drops out of view. Just keep in mind, I have a 6-foot fence. So anything on the ground in the alleyway, you can't really see it, but you can see individuals walking back and forth and also vehicles.
So I want to break that down. You mentioned that the individual the detectives were interested in was running.
Yeah, initially.
He was running towards where?
He ran, my house faces north. So he was running towards the back of my house. So he was running in a northerly direction, and then changes direction and goes easterly down the alleyway out of view of the camera. And then a few seconds later, he comes back, but stumbling now. He's not running anymore.
You mentioned he was stumbling. Did he appear to be injured?
Judging from my experience as a firefighter, the way he was stumbling, yeah, he did appear like he was injured.
And when he stumbled, what area did he stumble in based on the video you saw?
He fell right behind my property, more on the easterly side of the end of my property, but in the alleyway.
And what else did you see in the video?
Maybe a few minutes or 10 minutes go by, there's a vehicle that approaches.
You mentioned 10 minutes go by.
Well, just
More or less.
just generalization. Yeah, I like, again, any kind of time that I give you, it's generalization. 'Cause it's,
So some time goes by, a vehicle approaches. What else do you see?
We see a female get out of the vehicle. approached the area where the subject had dropped. And I don't have any sound on my camera, so can't hear what's verbally being said. And the female paces back and forth several times until I believe Homestead police officer arrives.
Does she ever get back into the car in the video you reviewed?
To the best of my recollection, I believe she did. But I don't believe she left the area. But then again, the angle of my camera only faces one direction. She did go out of view several times, but
She went out of view of the camera?
yeah,
When she goes back into view, do you see her try and approach the male that you saw stumbling?
yes, she did.
Were you able to see what she was doing?
No, unfortunately, no.
Why not?
Because the height of my fence blocks any view of the ground level.
What was the female that you saw in the video doing after she approaches the male that stumbled?
The best I can describe it, she looked maybe emotionally distraught. A couple of times she put, or maybe a few times she put her hands on her head, and the way I best can describe it is her pacing back and forth. It looked like she was upset.
And did you see when the police arrived in the video?
Yeah, I can't see when the police officer arrived.
Was she still there in the alleyway?
Yes.
Moment to confer, Judge. No further questions.
Let's see if there's any cross-examination.
Good morning again, sir.
Morning.
Now, these videos that you observed with the detectives, you all were focusing on a specific period of time, correct?
Yes.
And that would have been, I guess, after this man had already been shot, that would have been after that period of time, correct?
Yes.
You didn't have a chance to view footage that would have occurred before that may or may not have shown him running around or doing what have you, correct?
No.
But that footage would have been there because you had, I think you said you had about a month's worth of footage on there,
Yeah,
correct?
the cameras record 24 hours a day.
And that month's worth of footage was there at the time that the police took your DVR, correct?
Yes.
And you said you got it back, what, a couple weeks later?
Yeah,
More or
again,
less.
time frame wise, it was a while.
Got it back, and when you got it back, there was nothing.
Correct.
So when you got it back, well, you didn't erase anything because you had nothing to erase.
No,
Did you reset the machine?
no, I did not.
Do you have any idea how that month's worth of footage got erased?
I can only speculate that since it's an older device, if it's not plugged into power, it eventually the hard drive just deletes the images.
But you don't know that, right?
But not for sure. No, I can't say for sure.
And as far as it being not plugged into power, well, I mean, you don't know how that works. That you're speculating that if you unplug this machine, you don't know what happens, right?
Correct, yeah.
But the machine did work when you plugged it back in, right?
Yes, yeah.
And it continued doing what it was supposed to do, keeping footage, saving it.
Yes.
At any given time, you've got about a month's worth of footage
Yes.
before it starts recording
Yeah,
old footage.
yeah, correct.
Right, sir, thank you.
Mr. Cisneros, how far does your camera that faces the alleyway, what's the width and length that it captures? Like, how far does it capture out?
It'll capture where my property ends in reference to the alleyway. It'll capture individuals or vehicles passing through the alleyway.
Only through the alleyway?
Well, it's mainly focused, like I mentioned, my yard is very small. It's only 5 feet from the back of the house to the fence line. So the whole purpose is just to focus on my property in case there's any trespassers or for whatever reason, but since it has a wide view, it does record, it'll see anything in the alleyway. But that's not its intended purpose. It's mainly just to keep an eye on my property in the back.
Now, this incident happened at 1237 Northwest 14th Street. Can you tell us how close that address is to your house?
We're on the same block. My house is on 15th Street, and then that address is right behind us.
Would your cameras capture all the way to that house?
No, there's heavy shrubbery, trees. The only thing you can see is just trees. There's really nothing, you can't really see anything past that point.
So it wouldn't have captured, even if it wanted to, it wouldn't have been able to capture it.
No, not past that point, no.
Judge, permission to retrieve what's already been admitted into evidence as states 6. Mr. Cisneros, can you show, permission to step down, Judge, the witness? Permission to the witness. Can you show the jury where your house is in reference to the alleyway?
My house is
So when you mention your cameras only captured here?
yes. There's a doorway here, cameras. This is actually it right here. Pretty much this is what it seems.
Now, are you able to say what direction, when you viewed that video, the male was running?
Here, it came out of this area. The angle of the camera actually seen here. So it looked like it came from this general direction, and then ran this way. Came from this direction, came in the view of the camera around here, and then he ran this way. Like I said, he disappeared for about a minute, and he comes stumbling back, and he actually, this is a canopy of a tree, but my camera can see underneath it. And it drops around here.
And then where does the female that you see in the video approach from with the vehicle?
I believe there was this general direction, because since it was dark, the headlights illuminated this entire area. So that vehicle was there the entire time. And then she walks in initially, then just paces back and forth several times until the first police officer arrives.
Thank you. Please step down. Were you able to see in the video if she was ever on the phone or anything?
No, I can't say for sure. Like I mentioned before, she goes out of view of the camera several times, so it's possible.
Thank you, Judge. No further questions.
Folks, I need to take about a 10-minute break before we go on to the next witness. We'll probably go to about 12:30 today, and then we'll take a break at 12:30. So let's just go back into the jury in about 10 minutes.
All right, for the jurors,